Hello everyone. In this lesson, we are going to study archiving file in Linux. We archive file in Linux for several reasons. First of all, the first reason why we archive file in Linux is to make file transfer easily. That's because we combine many files into a single file, then it will be easier to transfer files. And the second reason is that we compress files so we can utilize disk space more efficiently. So for these reasons, we do or perform archiving file in Linux. Here I have listed several steps how we can create archive files, how to compress them, and how to extract files, and so on. So without any wasting time, so let's get started. Uh, so let me create a directory, big data. So let's navigate to this directory. Okay, you assume that you have lots of file in this directory and you are trying to transfer these files. So what you will do, you can use archiving files to combine many files into a single files, then you can transfer it more easily. So here I don't have any files. Let me create some files, some empty files. File, for example, I am creating 50 file with txt extension. I create 10 file with doc extension. Okay, perfect. Right now I have these files in my directory and I want to transfer them. Okay, if I want to transfer one by one, so it takes lots of time and it is difficult. So the first step is to archive them. How to archive them? This is really easy and simple. I use tar command hyphen create verbose file. You can use this command tar create verbose files, so you can assign a name, for example backup, with tar extension. And which files do you want to archive? All file with start with file name and all file which start with doc name. Okay, so let's check. The file should be created. Yes, you can see backup.tar. It has been created. So now let's display the content of backup.tar because we have combined all these files into a single file which is called backup.tar. So let's display the content of this file. tar-t. T means displays verbose file. Backup tar. You can see I have combined these files into a single file. So right now it is really easy for me to transfer it, okay, to another location. Okay, this is really simple and easy. Uh, the as I told you that we archive files to make the transfer, make the files to be transferred easily, and secondly we archive files to reduce the size of the files to make disk space utilization. Okay, now if I want to check the size of the file, it should be du-sh. You can see the size of the file is 30 kilobyte. Now what I'm trying to do is to reduce the size. Okay, when you're working in a company, this is not like 40 kilobytes. There's lots of, for example, 40 gigabytes or terabytes. So now you can compress them or to reduce the size of the file. So how can you do that? We have three methods in Linux to compress the files. The first method is called gzip. The second method is called bzip2, and the third method is called xzip. Okay, you can use these three methods to compress files in Linux. Let me do all of them step by steps. First of all, I use this method gzip. Okay, I use again tar command with create vf backup tar dot yes, I am using the first method, which is called gzip. And which file? This one. Okay, I compress these files and I assign this name. So now let's check. Okay, the file has been created. And right now let's compare the size of these two files, whether the size has been reduced or not. du-sh backup. Now you can see previously it was 400 kilobyte, 40 kilobytes. Right now it is reduced to 4 kilo, which is really good methods to compress files and to reduce the size of the files. So this is the first method, and the second method is called bzip2. So we can use these methods to archive files. So how can we do that? It's really simple. You only change it to G and bz2. Okay, right now enter, and this file should be created. These files, I compressed these files and create another files. I assign the name backup tar bz2. See, this file also has been created. Right now, if I want to check the size, what can I do? Backup tar bz2. See, it has the same size as the first method, 4 kilo. And the third method is called xz. This is really simple. I use tar command -create. Right now I can use J with capital letter. Backup tar xz, and which files I want to compress? This one. Backup backup. Okay, right now I have created. Okay, let me list another one as well. Which one is missing? Yes, GZ. Okay. See, I have created. I compressed backup the tar into these files, and the size have been reduced. You can see the size have been reduced. So right now, if you want to compare these three methods, you can see that the first method is more efficient because the size is much smaller comparing to other methods. For example, this is 647, 660. Okay, this is how you can compress files in Linux. If you want to display the content of the archive files, how can you do that? You can use this command. T means display verbs files and backup tar. Okay, right now you can see. Okay. So this is how you can compress, display, and create archive files. Right now, you should understand how to extract these files from the archive. How can you do that? This is really simple and easy. So okay, let me remove these files. Rf file doc. Okay. Right now, I will show you how to extract files from the archive file. For example, here inside this we have lots of files and how to extract that or how to unzip that like in Windows. So first let me create a file, a directory, mkdir, for example backup. Okay, backup have been created. Right now you can use tar command with xvf. X means extract verbose files, which file backup.tar, and copy it into. With this command, what I did, I use tar command to extract. X means extract verbose files, which the files which are inside these archive files, and copy it to in this directory. Okay. Okay. Right now, if I want to list the content inside this directory to see if the files have been extracted or not, you can see the files have been extracted inside this directory. This is really simple and easy. If you want to append new file, for example, you have already archive files, you want to add more file into archive files. So how you can do that? Let me create. Okay. Right now, what I'm trying to do is to append or add this backup folder inside these archive files. So how can I do that? tar-rvf. Okay. Backup and which file? So okay, let me explain this command. I use tar minus RVF, and I used backup. I want to add these files inside my backup minus tar. Okay, perfect. Right now, let me show you if the backup folder have been added inside my backup or not. Okay, let's see. Yes, you can see the backup folder has been added into my archive file. Okay, to conclude, in this lesson we have studied why do we archive files in Linux and how to use these commands to archive files and how to compress files in Linux and so on. Thank you for watching and have a great day.